I'm always amazed of how angry people can get when we are holding a discussion. And people get angry, very, very angry, when your views differ to theirs. And if you hold really rigid views, there is no room for discussion because the people then become absolutists. And an absolutist, you cannot argue. If someone says, I am right, that is the end of any discussion. And that means that that person has locked down and is not open for change. They know exactly what their views are. They reinforce that by saying, you are wrong. Don't know what you're talking about. Rubbish. Whatever they say, it will always be negative. You are wrong. Totally and utterly wrong. Why is it people find it so difficult to discuss and share ideas? And the idea that anything can be right. The world is so complex that we can see problems, issues, have so many facets to them. You can look at them from so many different ways. And for a curious person, a thinking person, we're constantly looking for what is truth, what is real, what do we mean by something. But as soon as we shut down and we say, no, my views are right, my beliefs are right, and you are wrong. And I've had people scream at me, become angry with me, put the phone down on me, refusing to discuss any further. I am wrong. That's it. No discussion. So where are these people coming from? Why are they so adamant that what they say is right and that everyone who doesn't agree with them is wrong? And the key is disagreeing with what they believe. I think it is because they are scared. Deep down, they are scared within themselves. They have built up a value, a whole range of ideas which they value and they want to be true. And the idea that they're not will shatter the world that they're in. Because their world is based up on these beliefs, which they are the foundation, they believe, of who and what they are. And whether it be a right wing or left wing or a religious or whatever point of view, way of life, these are my beliefs. And for me, every belief should be challenged. We should be open. People should be able to discuss them. And if you are firm within your belief, then you should be able to open yourself up and to let other people explore them and change. And if they show you that what you believe is not right and they can convince you, you should have the ability to be able to change. And it's this state of fluctuation, if you like, where you can move from one state to another state, another state of understanding without feeling threatened. Nothing is concrete. We don't know what reality is. We don't even know what the other person is thinking. What do they feel that they're feeling? Unless we begin to talk and express and letting them express and taking on what is happening to them, we will never know. And so we have got quite a rigid society where people say, I am right. What I believe in is the only belief, the only one that's right. And we need to get well away from that in society. This judgmental society I am better than you because you don't believe in what I believe in. And judgments about other people, about what they think and what they believe is, from my mind, very, very narrow, very ignorant and stupid. Because you're not allowing yourself to expand and to take on and look at the issues that you have. So, for instance, if it's a political one, you may have a strong socialist belief, but which may have evolved in, say, the 50s and 60s. Well, the world has moved on and we now live in a modern age. Decades have passed and things have changed, society has changed and understandings have changed. And if we haven't changed that and we're still rooted back in the past with fixed ideas, then it isn't helpful. It isn't helpful to the individual and it isn't helpful to society. And that rigidity doesn't create stability. Real stability is created by flexibility, being able to adapt to new ideas, new ways of thinking, and for the individual and society to take on board new things. It's very harmful when people have a belief and they get so angry when people don't believe what they believe. And some people take this to extreme and feel that they need to then harm the people who don't believe what they do. And that creates negative destructive forces within our society, which are unhelpful. So, how can we live in a state of non-belief? Well, that's quite easy. We can believe in everything, which is a very healthy thing. I always believe people, if they tell me something, I always take it on board. I believe it. But at the same time, I don't believe in anything. And people say, well, how can you live in a contradictory state? I can. I can believe in everything. Yes, I can believe that. I can say the world I live in is real. But on the other hand, I can also say it is unreal. And what I'm trying to do is find to match the two together. And it's a constant living in that middle area, in constantly searching between a belief from what I don't believe in. Somewhere there, I feel there lies some sort of reality, some sort of truth. I have no idea what it is. But so I'm always curious to learn new things, new ideas. For people to say to me, well, have you thought of it this way? Have you thought of it that way? And I then, from there, I'm able to create new ideas and move myself forward on my journey, a new consciousness, a new awareness. And it's this fantastic awareness of things that come into my life with piecing together new knowledge and coming with a new understanding that creates moments of great excitement. They also mustn't be allowed to become rigid, and they then need to be explored and examined. And it is this process that goes on, or should go on, through all our life. The constant evaluation and processing and discussing of ideas and letting new ideas come within us. And to be rigid, to be dogmatic, is very, very arrogant. And it's also very ignorant, because you are stopping yourself from exploring this wonderful world that we live in, to exploring the wonderful complex world of nature and human beings that gives a richness to our life. And that, I think, is quite a shame.